we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Boilermakers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Ohio State's offense will go on the attack first. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on!
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance.
Sprinting away! Touchdown, Ohio State! Once he got some room, it was over.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Gray. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space.
Lots of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Moulton. Spins away from the defender. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Just steamrolling the defense. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Throws toward the end zone. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Moore to the air. Makes him talk to the hand. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Flips it out in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Takes the handoff. It's Schroeder. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Moore will throw. Unloads to... Picked off to stop the threat. Good gain on the return. defense has set them up with a big play. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. A 1st and 10 for this offense. The give from the gun. Finding an escape route. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Quick completion on the out. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here comes the option. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the left side. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He might want another play. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Moore to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just keep slinging it. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Motion from the wideout. Moore will throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, is a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the gun. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Schroeder. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Try to barge their way in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Gray. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Blasted as he lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker to launch a rocket. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Looking to pass. It's Gray. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got an open man. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Gray. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The Buckeyes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Looking for room. It's Schroeder. Past the first down marker and still running. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Speeding down the left side. He's at the touchdown Buckeyes. He got a step and just dusted the field. They've got the lead and tried to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the...
There he goes. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They go right back to him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Gray. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Boilermakers!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here. Just plowing ahead. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Thomas. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Rush is on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
That's caught. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football.
Turning it on! And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Finds a crease at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
To the air. It's Gray. Tight end finds a soft spot. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Gentry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with a quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the...
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's James. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Catch in the middle, it's Schroeder. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Calls his own number. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack. And
they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Bringing the heat. He wants a big play here late.